do 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 do. All right, got my stream up and running. Water's hydrated. Well, oh, I'm not the only one forgetting fully forward water strength in the sink. Do the same thing I did earlier. You poured it. It is a good show. I'm enjoying it. I have the stream up already, so. Yep, a couple new cards. Realized this card I wanted to put in my sideboard. That meant I needed to buy 2 new cards for my main deck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. I couldn't find any places like having a sale. But yeah, I looked around on the local bike shops or saying they're having sales or anything. It's true. That is true, that is true. Alright. Hey stream. I think we're streaming. Took a minute to get on it, but I think we're good to go. Let's get this going here. That's set up in case anyone wants to chat during this little soiree. Okay, here's what we got. We got the 61 card main deck that we were running last time. As far as anything that I feel like needs to change, I kind of liked it. The deck played well. I am adding 2 Blood Moon into the sideboard. And because I'm putting Blood Moons in the sideboard, I decided to take out 1 Arid Mesa and 1 Wooded Foothills and put in 2 Prismatic Vistas, so it's easier for me to fetch up that basic swamp. Yeah, there you go. That seemed like a good idea. We will see if it works out or not. I wanted to add a couple Blood Moons just because with Ren and 6, there's some really ugly mana bases out there, and I think Blood Moon is probably one of the easiest ways to deal with a lot of these crazy 4-color control decks that are suddenly running all over the place. Got to be careful with it though, because it's a card that's easily oversided. I feel like you definitely don't want it against red-black Delver, or sorry, blue-red Delver matchups. But it's sometimes hard to tell when those are what they are. Let's see. Same kind of with like Grixis Control. Sometimes Grixis Control plays tons of basics, sometimes it plays none at all. So you just really have to be careful about when you side in. Side in Blood Moon. What else? Is there anything else I should change? Thorn of Amethyst. Maybe I want another Thorn of Amethyst. Maybe I want Oath of Ghouls in the main deck. Maybe I want a lot of things. What would be the benefit of running another Thorn? If I run another Thorn, I don't have to worry so much. It's a better card against a lot of combo decks than Chalice is. And you don't want to overboard Chalice against other decks. Yeah, I don't know. I feel being able to play Chalice at 0 is still such a huge benefit against all the Storm decks out there. That's not a bad thing to keep. I still like the ley lines. I think I can call this good enough. We'll call this good enough. Let's just play it. Nope. Not tournament practice. Let's get a lead going. Alright. Away we go. 410 active players, 412 active players in the league. That's a lot. That's a lot. When does this league go until end of the month? Must be. No, 10 weeks. Oh shit. It goes all summer. Alright, let's see if I can remember how I set up my shortcut keys. Try to not flub anything with them this time, like I have in the past. Nitro Man 111. Okay, I'll play first. Okay. I will not keep this hand, it's too slow. I will keep this hand. This hand's alright. And we're going to put back the wart. That's because I don't have... Yeah, we'll put that one at the bottom. Okay. So we will start here by playing Wasteland into Aether Vial. That'll be our turn 1 play. Alright, my opponent kept 7, that's good. And fair. Mana Confluence. Okay, we got a little dredge action going on. That's fine. Stinkweed Imp, Golgari Grave Troll. Okay. Alright, Warren Weirding, that won't be bad. Let's put out a Mog War Marshal. Nah, I should put up, yeah, I should probably just jam the Mog War Marshal here. We need to get Goblins in play. Although, I could just kill his Mana Confluence. If I kill his Mana Confluence, then I can still use a Mog Fanatic in response to any Bridge from Below shenanigans. So that's what we'll do. That's what we will do. Okay. Alright, so he's got a bridge. He's got a Gemstone Mine. He's got a Putrid Imp. He's got a Therapy that he decided not to use. And Putrid Imp right now has Threshold, so he has +1/+1. Okay. Alright. So we probably hold off on using Mog until we really need to, just to kind of force the issue here. Another Cavern, that's good. Not going to use it for anything yet. Would be nice if that was a Wasteland instead, but whatever. Can't block, okay. So we'll attack with the Fanatic. He discards a Grave Troll, okay. Himself flying, yep. That's fine. Discards that, okay. So he has a lot of dredgers in the yard, that's fine. Dredges a Grave Troll, that's fine. Gets a Faithless Looting, Stinkweed Imp, okay. So nothing he can flash back. Careful Study, he's going to get a bunch more dredges, okay. He's got a Hogak. He's got a Narcomoeba. Bridge from below. Does he have... Right now I'm just looking to see if he has a way to return creatures. And it looks like he does not. So he also doesn't have a way to cast Hogak quite yet. So we'll just keep waiting here. He can therapy me, that's fine. I'll just sack a Fanatic in response to get the bridges. Yeah, he can hit me for 2, that's fine also. And if he decides not to therapy me, which seems like a mistake, there we go. Getting 3 bridges out of there, that's pretty good. And then we will just go ahead and get a Mog War Marshal out here. Alright, so he's down to 2 cards. He doesn't have the ability to actually play a Hogak at this point. What did he name? Goblin Recruiter. I don't even know if that was on purpose or not. I think that's very funny. Alright, we're not paying Echo because we can't. It'd be nice if we drew a black source here so I could cast the weirding on him. But no big deal if we can't. Alright. So we're going to cast an Aether Vial. We're going to put in a Chieftain. And we're just going to bring the beats. That's all we really have. Alright, we got Icarids. Alright, he picked up 1 bridge. So maybe I should have left 1 Goblin back as a blocker. Yep. Gonna get rid of that Warren Weirding that I couldn't cast anyway. Krenko the next turn would be good. Ringleader would be good too. So hopefully I just don't draw a 3-drop this turn. Draw a 3-drop, that'd be sad. And we draw a Lackey. Well, okay. So I guess, do I just put in the Lackey then and attack with everything? And then he just blocks a Lackey with a zombie and takes 4? No, you know what? I'll hold back Lackey so I can vial it in and block something potentially if he doesn't block with the because I don't think he's going to block with his zombie here, because I think that gets rid of his bridge if he does that. But maybe he will. No, see, okay, he's just going to take that. Alright. Gets a couple Icarids. Alright, now he has the ability to bring a Hogak back. He's got Narcomoeba. Okay. Still no Dread returns in the yard, but he does have that one bridge. Throws the therapy at me, that's fine. We'll just do this in response. I gotta refamiliarize myself with how bridge works. He plays another imp. Incoming Hogak. 8/8 Trampler. Discards Grave Troll to Putrid Imp. Okay. Attacks for 2. Ah, okay. Interesting. So he just wants to get more zombie tokens. He's not going to give me the chance to block an Icarid. Because he doesn't want to lose the bridges. That's totally fair. Alright, so I'm probably going to lose here. Yes to that Aether Vial. Always no to that Aether Vial. We draw a Matron. The wrong thing to draw right there. Alright, so he can attack for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. He can attack for 20. I can block 8 of that. He can attack for 20, I can block 8. So, I die. Alright, well, we'll just, let's see. If I attack with everything, he blocks a chieftain or a lackey. He blocks a chieftain and a lackey. Takes 4, I die on the swing back. So we're just not going to attack. Attacking doesn't make sense. Oh, plus he gets the Icarids here. Yeah, he's just going to attack with everything. I don't think it matters what I do here. I am super, super dead, but he has to attack me with enough to kill me. And if he doesn't attack me with enough to kill me... Oh, no, that'll do it. Alright. Onto the sideboard. 4 Leyline of the Void. And a Relic of Progenitus. Thorn of Amethyst could come in, but we don't need that. Alright, Churgeon doesn't do anything here. Weirding's not great. I'll take the Weirdings out. Incinerator's fine. Trash Man's not great. I'll take a Trash Man out. And Fanatic's great. Mug War Marshal's great. Crater Maker's great. Munitions Expert is fine. Incinerator's fine. Ringleader's good. Chieftain's good. I don't think the Lone Tower Fire does much. I think we can take out that Lone Tower Fire. Okay. I think that looks good. I would love to play first. Okay. We're going to have to mulligan that. This is definitely another mulligan. Way too slow of a hand. Alright, for a 5-card hand, this would give us a Vial, a Munitions Expert, a couple lands, and a something. That's still just a super... That's just a super slow hand that doesn't do anything also. So these are all really bad hands. Let's keep mulling. Alright, this is another really bad hand. Let's mull to 3. Alright. Nope, we'll keep this. Gotta keep this. Put 4 cards on the bottom. So... what do we think? I think we keep the Vial. We keep the Leyline, we keep a Vial. Then we keep a Wasteland. Get rid of the 4 on the right. And just plan on drawing into things that do stuff. Or do we keep the Swamp? Do we keep the Swamp or do we keep the Wasteland? I think we keep the Swamp. So we're able to cast stuff. Alright, so 4 cards on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Leyline. That. You played a Leyline of the Void too. Huh, okay. This is interesting. This is going to be interesting. So, Wart's going to be great this game. Hardcast Narcomoeba. Nope, Golgari Thug. And he actually does something. Oh, nope, he doesn't. He's just a 1-1. Cool. He loots. Let's put in both of our exile zones. This is funny. Gets rid of a Leyline and LED. Yeah, they're not going to do much for him. Why Leyline of Sanctity? That's what I don't understand. He's about to helm me. Hardcast Icarid. Wow, that seems real bad. Whatever, I'll take 3. Alright, let's sideboard. Probably just not going to change anything here. And just go in relying on Leyline again. Seemed to work. Hey, Mr. Rocket, thanks for joining the chat. Just saw that. Yeah, I didn't keep Wasteland because I was like, well, I can actually cast things off Swamp, and I can't cast things off Wasteland. So I figured I'd keep a land that I could cast something off of. Let's see here. Do we want, if they're gonna play ley lines against me, which seems crazy, but if they're doing that, I'd rather have a Trash Master than a Wart. And I think that's the only thing we're gonna change here. I guess I could bring in a Pyrokinesis, but I don't want to. So let's do it. Yeah, I have no idea what those 2 ley lines were about, man. Those 2 ley lines were crazy. Okay, alright. On the draw here. Very unfortunate. This is a great hand if we were going against something other than... If we're going against any mid-range deck, this hand would be so good. But we're going to mulligan it. Because it doesn't do much. And we're going to mulligan this. And here we go. We got a keeper. Alright. This is a keep. Put 2 cards on the bottom. We're going to put back a Chieftain and a Trash Master. Lotus Petal for white. Alright, cool. Okay, so he kept an answer. A hand with answers, which is fine. Because our hand still actually does stuff, so let's see what happens here. Ooh, LED. Alright. That's good. So he gets rid of a Thug, Putrid Imp, Icarid. Oh, he didn't have anything to do off that. Alright. Wow. So he's going to start dredging. And there's nothing we can do with our hand here. That's a bummer. Okay, so he removed Putrid Imp to get that guy back. And he's going to dredge away. And he gets kind of nothing. Kind of nothing off that dredge. Wow. This is actually really bad for him if he doesn't have anything else to do here. He has to sacrifice his Icarid, and then he has to remove his only Dredger if he wants to bring his Icarid back. So he's obviously not going to bring an Icarid back next turn. That would be a bit much. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to play this Aether Vial. Or do I? Let's see. If I play this Aether Vial, I don't have mana to activate a Crater Maker if I sneak in a Crater Maker this turn. And I think keeping up mana Yeah, no, I think it's important for me to keep up mana so I can activate a Crater Maker to keep a bridge from below from happening. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I can always, I'm just going to keep this Vial at 2 for a while here. Alright, is he going to use the Icarid? I don't think he can't use the Icarid. He can't use the Icarid. There's no way. He thinks it just, yeah. He's going to Dredge. He's going to Dredge, and his Dredge gets him another Icarid and more Dredgers and a Putrid Imp to feed him. Okay. And he's going to do nothing. He's just going to sit there, and he's going to do nothing. Alright. Okay, so now if I play out my Crater Maker right here, he can play around the Crater Maker. But this will also let me put my Vial up to 3 and put in a Chieftain and just start attacking for 5 this turn, which I think seems like a good idea. Getting a clock going seems real decent here. Oof. Well, alright, he gets out a Putrid Imp. Doesn't have anything else. Dredges the Golgari. Gets a bridge from below. Alright, gets a couple bridge from belows. What else does he have? Bridge from below. He has a Cabal Therapy. And he has another bridge from below. So if I pop the Crater Maker right here, I get rid of 2 bridges, and he loses the ability to Therapy me this turn. And he's only going to have the 1. Alright, so he's already drawn and done that stuff. And what did he... He dredged the Golgari Grave Troll. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to kill him right now. Just to take away those bridge triggers. Alright. We're going to leave this at 3 so we can put in... Wow. Hey, sweet. Okay. So I was going to leave that at 3 to put in the Gem Palm Incinerator, then I was going to cast the Aether Vial. Yeah, cool. Wasteland, whatever. So I would have played the Vial off the Wasteland. Or no, I would have played it off the Badlands. Attacked for 5 again, put him to 10. But whatever. Okay. Those ley lines were super weird, game 2. Let's go to a new match. New mulligan rule with leyline is ridiculous. Like, I won the second game off of a mull to 3 because I just mulled until I found a leyline. First to thirst. With a fun cat emoji. Not emoji. Whatever those are called. Okay. So we've got turn 1 Fanatic, turn 2 Weirding, turn 3 Matron, possible turn 4 Krenko. We're on the draw. Fanatic's kind of decent on the draw. Weirding's a little bit better on the draw also. In this scenario at least, because it lets me Weirding away one of his plays. I have 2 pieces of removal for his first two creatures, which is kind of cool. If that winds up mattering. Alright, we get another 3-drop. Okay, so we're just going to start on... We're just going to start on Cavern here. Hope that our opponent doesn't have too many wastelands. And then we're good. Alright, just goes for basic island and he ponders. Okay. Prismatic Vista. Interesting. Nothing off the Vista. What do you do with the Ponder? Did not shuffle with the Ponder. Okay. No point in me playing a land quite yet. So I'll just attack first. See if anything happens off the attack. No, Mr. Rocket. Cavern does not cast Warren Weirding because Cavern will only cast creatures. It will only cast creatures. It does not care about other stuff. I'm gonna go for the Badlands, so I needed to fetch the Badlands here, so I'm able to cast the Weirding if I need to. Plus Badlands for Stronghold there as well. Alright, he uses his Vista to go grab a Plains. So it looks like this is going to be Miracles. So I hope I'm not running directly into a back to basics. But if that's the case, it is what it is. Narset, okay. That's fine. Uses a Narset, that's fine. Reveals what? Brainstorm, okay. That's cool. Alright, so we're not going to pay Echo. And what do we do here? Or do we pay Echo? We can pay Echo. We can attack Narset down to 1 and then just not care about it. So he doesn't get to draw any more cards off of it. And then just play out a Volrath Stronghold. And what that does is it gives us a little bit of protection against a sweeper here. And we can just kind of hit them for 3 a turn until they hit us with a sweeper. And then start playing, then play our Chieftain after that. So, yeah, it's a super conservative line here. So we're going to attack Narset, Narset, and the opponent. Okay. Wasteland, alright. That's not bad. Yep, you can brainstorm. Let's see, should I wasteland him here? Nah, he just brainstormed. I'm not going to wasteland him. He hasn't missed any land drops, nor do I think he will. Yep, goes for Terminus. That's fine. Okay, he's actually casting it. So we will now go and we can sack Fanatic to deal 1 damage to him. Let's get a little extra value there. Put those guys back in any order. And he ponders. Yeah, we're definitely trying to dodge back to basics. Nosman 3. Nosman 3, are you following? Are you a Legacy? Are you a fan of Goblins and Legacy? Or just a fan of Legacy in general? Let's see. Okay, I'm still not. What do we got here? Okay, we got a Crater Maker. So I think here I'm just going to jam the Chieftain just to keep up attacks. Yeah, I'm going to jam the Chieftain here. And then just go and keep the attacks going. And that's it. Yep. No surprise there. Okay. Alright, so let's play out. We're going to play out Matron for Ringleader and Crater Maker this turn. Accumulated knowledge, draw a card, that's fine. Snapcaster Mage, also fine. Snapcaster on Brainstorm, cool. Again, just hoping to dodge it back to basics. That is the one card they have that my draw this game is especially weak to. And here it is. Oh no, it's a Jace, okay. Let's see what he does with Jace. Did he make a land drop this turn already? Yeah, he played a Flooded Strand. Oh, so he actually did miss a land somewhere along the line. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we draw. We draw a Vial. That's kind of perfect. So, we can cast the Vial and the Ringleader, and we can attack. Or maybe we don't care about the Ringleader quite yet. Maybe I'll play the Vial, Tarfire the Jace. I mean, we definitely want to get the Jace out of there. So maybe we just go overboard. Attack Jace with. Let's just attack Jace with Matron and Crater Maker. And then he's probably going to block Crater Maker with Snapcaster. That's fine. Then we can Tarfire the Jace for the rest. Or we can play Ringleader and attack Jace with everything. Doesn't matter what he blocks. Yeah, let's do that. Because getting Jace off the table is super important here. If Jace dies, we play Vial. If Jace doesn't die, we play Tarfire. get 2 Mog War Marshals off of it. That's fantastic. Alright, so we're just throwing everything at Jace here. Swords there, okay. And he has the Force, pitching Dovin's Veto. Okay. And alright, so again, let's dodge it back to basics. Mentor, okay. That's rough. Preordains, let's see what happens with the Preordain. 2 on the bottom and draws a random card. Now draws 3 with Jace. Alright, cool. So we've seen 6 cards this turn. That's a good time. Now's the back to basics. Okay. We'll concede. Let's sideboard. Alright, we'll bring in good old Plague Engineer. Just so we can name monk tokens with him. We'll bring in Thorn of Amethyst to make things a little more awkward. And what's strictly going to be bad here? I mean, weirdings aren't going to be good. We can take out the weirdings. And Trash Man isn't going to be very good either. We can probably just take out a Trash Man and bring in like a Chalice in lieu of a Trash Man. Trash Man for a Chalice. Keragin's not great, but it's just nice having a sack outlet so I can put stuff in the graveyard to potentially recur it. Oath of Ghouls isn't going to be good. I mean, Wart could be okay. Wart's not going to be great, but it'll be okay maybe. Krenko's okay. Yeah, Churgeon really doesn't do anything. Let's take out Churgeon, put in another Chalice. There we go. And is Wart really better than a Trash Master here? I mean, both of them are just going to eat removal either way. So we'll just do the Trash Man. Alright. I will play. Okay. This is good. We'll keep this. We got turn 1, Basic Mountain into Aether Vial. That's a good start. And and force removing Jace. Okay. One, two, three, seven. Oh, opponent mulled. Okay. Alright. So we just Mog War Marshal here. Another Wasteland here would be pretty good. We get Crater Maker instead. Alright. We're just going to attack with the Mog War Marshals. And we're going to play out a Crater Maker. Plays a Snapcaster. Okay. It's another Brainstorm. Okay. And plays a Brainstorm. Fine. That's all okay. And he does nothing. So he's just going to let me attack. And then he's going to clear my board. Or something fun like that. And that's cool. I don't even mind. Okay. So at this point here, I'm just going to play maybe just another Crater Maker. I mean, I'll slam the Trash Man. And if he goes and Terminuses me or something, we'll still have Ringleader to follow up later. I think it's a good time to get Trash Man on the field. Yeah. Not hugely surprised by that Terminus, but we're going to play a Ringleader this turn. Run out a Ringleader. Hopefully draw some good stuff. Hopefully we'll like draw a land this turn also, and maybe we'll be able to go like Ringleader and Lackey. That'd be nice. Or we could just do a Crater Maker and a Mog War Marshal again. Kind of setting up more. Yeah, you know what? Let's hang on to that. Let's hang on to that Crater Maker for when we have a mentor we want to kill. Otherwise, we're just kind of opening ourselves to another 2-for-1 situation off of a terminus. Tire fire, okay. So next turn I can play some more fun things. Alright, got the swords there. Got a brainstorm here. Okay. We will play out a chalice here. And then we will play out a Mog War Marshal. Or we can just play out a Lackey. Nah, we'll play out a Mog War Marshal. And then this turn, I will play the Chieftain and swing there. Because now we have the Chalice here, should be able to sneak a Chieftain through. I mean, they shouldn't have anything to respond here. And if I do a Chieftain and a Crater Maker, that's 2, 4, 6, 9. So we'll do that. Let's play out a Crater Maker. Goes down to 1. Alright. Alright, back to sideboards. That worked nicely. I don't think I'm going to change anything. Okay, this hand is weak to back to basics and is weak to terminus, so we're going to mulligan this. Alright, this one we'll keep. Just because it has the Chalice. It has Chalice and Matron's very good also. One card on the bottom. I think we're throwing one card on the bottom. It's going to have to be a Caracas. I'd rather have the 2 drops. And it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter what goes on the bottom per se, since I'm going to fetch with this Bloodstained Mire pretty quickly. Preordains again. What do you do with the first Preordain? 1 on the bottom, 1 on top. So he's selected 1 of his Preordained cards. And this time he did 2 on the bottom. Wow. Oh shit, no lands? Oh. Alright. Bummer, dude. Well, let's see that force. Force removes a Jace. Okay. Wow, no. Okay. Well, let's get the Mog War Marshal out there. We'll totally pay the Echo here. Wow. We're both kind of mana screwed. Another Brainstorm. Still no lands. Still Brainstorm locked. Wow. Alright. Alright, so he doesn't have any white mana. So he's gonna have to counterspell a Lackey. Nope, he's not. Alright. Alright, one turn of no lands. Let's put in something fun. Hey, there's my Caracas. Okay, we're gonna use this opportunity just to jam in some damage. Snapcaster to block a Lackey, I'm fine with that. And goes down to 8, that's fine, because he's going to draw nothing this turn. I'm going to throw a Crater Maker at him. Oh, or we just throw a Chieftain out here, because even if he has another Snapcaster and blocks a Chieftain, he'll still be taking 9. So hopefully this wins the game here. There we go. All right. 2 in the books. Both rough matches, going 2-1 on each of them. I'm going to run to the restroom, and I'll be back in a minute. Gotta stay hydrated, though. All right, we are 2-0, baby. We're back. Okay, so we successfully dodged back to basics in 2 of the 3 games. So it all worked out. Had it not, they could have easily. Well, no, they were super mana screwed that second or the third game there. So we won that game off of their mana screw. And I think we also played it correctly though, in recognizing that we could turn up the heat on them and close the game out. Normally I would not be overextending my board like that, but when it was clear that they were missing their land drops and their white mana, it was safe to do that. So that was good. That was a good game. Good match. And scooping in the first game when that back to basics came down was entirely prudent, because there was nothing I was going to be able to do that the rest of that game. I only had one basic land in play and a handful of like multicolored cards and 4 drops and shit. So I wasn't going to win that first game, so I just conceded that to be a little mindful of clock time. That second game, that Chalice of the Void was huge for me. In that third game, they had the counter for my Chalice, but then, and they removed a Jace, I believe, with their with that brainstorm. I just want to see what they removed with what they removed. Yeah, skip that turn. Skip this. What happened? Okay, so he did remove a Jace. So that was fine. Oh, I just take myself out of the queue there? Oops. Okay, let's get back. My bad. Didn't realize closing that window would close the league matching. Well, for those who are interested, here's what we're running today. I finally picked up 2 Prismatic Vistas and put those in place of 1 Arid Mesa and 1 Wooded Foothills. I decided to leave 1 Arid Mesa in here because occasionally you'll have games where you can start on an Arid Mesa and pass, and it makes it look like you're on Miracles. Whereas with Wooded Foothills, it's a little more obvious that you're a red deck. So yeah, I put in those 2 Prismatic Vistas so I could put 2 Blood Moons in the sideboard, just because I've noticed that there are a lot of decks with really, really, really horribly janky mana bases at the moment. I mean, all of the 4-color control decks, almost all of the Ren and 6 decks are just absolutely degenerate with their mana bases. And a Blood Moon lets you take them off of 3 of their 4 colors most of the time. If they do have basics, you're still often able to get them off of 2 of the 4 colors with a Blood Moon. So there's a lot of value with it. It's not an all-in sideboard card. Like, you definitely aren't mulling to it. You're just, hoping it shows up at a convenient time in a match. J Buddy wins the die roll. Interesting. So we can fetch into 2 basics. We have 2 pieces of removal. And then if we draw 2 lands, we have a 3 and 4 drop. So the curve's good. Let's hope it's a fair matchup. And then we draw a couple lands. Badlands. Faithless looting. Well, I'm fucked. Hogak and Gravecrawler. Oh, okay. Well, this is the more mid-range version, I guess. So we'll definitely don't. Not planning on going straight to the. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go straight to the scoop here like we would if this was Black Red Reanimator, and we were just wanting to protect information for game two. Like I don't think we have a great chance this game, but we have a chance this game. It's unfortunate we didn't have a lackey to start this game. If we had a lackey, we would just run them over right now. Yeah, that's fine. They can therapy me. They're gonna get my ringleaders, I think. Force of will. Cool. So I think I'm gonna see a creature come down here, and then a Cabal Therapy getting flashed back to get my ringleaders. Oh no, just a regular old. Okay, you got it. Goodbye, ringleaders. Munitions expert. Okay. Well, he's gonna get those ringleaders later, I think. Alright, well, he just saw my hand. So, we'll just play out the Bloodstained Mire. Booting, got it. I mean, he's two therapies. He can still absolutely demolish my hand here. Like if he gets another Gravecrawler, another therapy. Well, he's gonna therapy me again. Just hard cast another freaking therapy on me. I mean, yeah, fine. Go for it. I'm not gonna Tarfire you in response to a therapy. I will rather have you name a Tarfire. But now you gotta take. He took a Tarfire. No shit. Alright. Undiscovered Paradise. That's cool. Let me just refresh myself on this. One mana being colored during your next untap step. As you untap your permanents, return it to your owner's hand. So basically, it just gives him a land drop every turn. And that's fine. I don't think he runs Wastelands. But you know what? We'll just grab a basic mountain. Whatever. Alright. Oh, we got a matron. So instead of getting a ringleaders, obviously I can't get a ringleader off of matron because it's just going to get wiped off the board. Anything I play off matron, they'll be able to therapy back. So I'd rather play a card that they already know of, just so they can't therapy it away. Let me get something on the table here. Carrion feeder. Okay. Now this game slips out of my grasp right here. Because now he has 4 therapies in the yard. And he has 2 guys to sack to him. So the first one's going to get my ringleaders. The second one's going to get my matron. No, he's just going straight Hogak? Wow, okay. He's going to go Hogak, then he's going to therapy me. Yeah. Yep, goodbye ringleaders. Go get that matron, you know you want it. Let's see, Gravecrawler again. Can't block. Cast from your graveyard if you control a zombie. And Carrion Feeder is just a zombie, also can't block. Sack, +1/+1 counter on him, so he's a nice sack outlet. And then this dude is an avatar, so he is not a zombie. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well. What do we have? Okay. Well, we will go and we're not just going to attack into an 8/8. And we're in a bad spot here, but we're not completely out of it. Like a Krenko could potentially get us back in the game. They have 2 cards in hand. Altar of Dementia. Oh, wow, so they're going to just... Oh, now he's sacking Hogax. Oh, now we're sacking Hogax, huh? It's not Carrion Feeder, gets a bridge from below. Yeah, this one's pretty rough. Yeah, he's gonna start getting bridge from below, guys. Gets another bridge from below. Yeah, gets 2 more zombies. Alright, so this is where this one runs off the rails for us. Hogak comes back. Is he playing another Hogak? Just to get more bridge from below triggers here. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is pretty sweet. Actually, just watching him recur Hogak here. So at this point, it's this is awesome. This is so cool. This is just infinite Hogaks. Hogak, Bridge, and an Altar of Dementia. Oh, now he's starting to do it to me. No way. Concede. Can't let you know all the fantastic things I have. Alright. Hello, Ley Lines. Hello, Stink Scourger. Blood Moon, no Pyrokinesis. Hello, Relic. Chalice of the Void is actually a playable card here because they have, like, all of their grave crawlers and shit cost 0, or sorry, cost 1. So you can actually shut that all off with a Chalice of the Void, but that's not really a game I'm interested in playing. So, alright, I gotta bring 6 cards out if that's how I'm going to do this. And I think that's fair. Tire Fire is not great. Chirurgeon's fine. Lackey's great. They can't block a Lackey. Weirding's mediocre. It doesn't hit much that they play. Munitions Expert isn't all that great. Trashmaster's good because it can blow up his shit. Crater Maker's good because it can sack to get rid of Bridge from Belows. Chieftain. You can take out a couple Chieftains. That leaves us with 28 creatures, all of which are goblins. And we have a really heavy graveyard hate game because that's just all we want to do. So let's do it. Yeah. Let's submit that deck. Yes, I would love to play first. Really slow, bad hand. We'll mulligan it. Ooh, another really slow, really bad hand. We'll mulligan that too. Okay. Alright, at this point we're down to 4 cards versus his 7. Turn 1 Vial. Turn 2 Chirurgeon Munitions Expert. And that's it. I think we're better off mulling to something with Graveyard Hate at this point. I'm going to go to 4. Wow. Alright. So we could do like Wasteland, Vial, Lackey, Fanatic. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're going to have to mull to 3. All these hands have been super, super mediocre, and with all the 5 excellent hate cards we brought in, we might as well mull to 1. So let's just do this again. We're down to 3. 3 cards. It'll give us a Lackey and a Munitions Expert, or a Lackey and a Mog War Marshal. Wow. I'm going to mull to 2. I'm mulling to 2. Holy crap. Mulling to 2. And I haven't seen a damn thing. Alright, let's mulligan to 1. We'll mulligan to 1 card. Alright. What's our 1 card going to be? Alright, we'll keep this. Put 6 cards on the bottom. How about... we put back everything but the fetch land. Done. Surgical extraction. Oh. So when this game comes to its conclusion sooner rather than later, I hope. I'm going to go back and look at those hands that I mulled. I don't feel bad about any of those mulls. Because none of them were good hands. In tunes, okay. And he's got a bridge. Alright, this is going to be over pretty quick. He's got the bridge, he's got the altar. He's putting zombies into play. He's getting Cabal therapies. He can replay the Grave Crawler here. Sack it to the altar, or he can Cabal therapy here. Or he plays a Hogak. Yeah, plays a Hogak and still uses those guys to get more. Oof. Roof stoof. So I don't really have any outs here. We're not going to be able to beat that bridge in the yard, along with everything else he has going on. Oh, and he's got double Hogak going. And he's got good old double Hogak. Okay, well. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. We don't need to run this out. This is just boring anyway. I want to see those hands that I mulliganed. Alright. The first hand was all 4 drops if we saw. This hand was a 1-lander and very expensive cards. This was another bad hand. This hand on a mull to 4 would have been Wasteland, Vile. Like, this was the best hand that I saw on a mull to 4. And this would have been like, what? You could have kept like a Vile, Fanatic Crater Maker, and that Wasteland, or Vile, Lackey, you know, Vile, Lackey, Crater Maker, like it was a super, super slow hand that wasn't going to, do much. This was definitely, I think, the best hand that we saw, but on a multi 4, keeping like a Vile, Fanatic, Crater Maker, Wasteland hand, pretty rough keep anyway. So I don't think it was at all wrong of me to mull to try to find a ley line in the next hand. And then, like, yeah, this hand was just bad. If we're going down to 3, that hand's pretty bad. Like, at this point, we're just, like, forced to try to find a ley line. And wow, it just didn't show. Just didn't show. Alright, so we can stop all this. Let's go and try to pick up a couple more wins here. Because that match was just losing to variance there, I think. And by the way, like the best like 7 card hand we saw out of those was one where it was a 1 land hand with a wasteland. Like that was like the best hand we saw out of all those mulligans. So I asked mulligan to myself to death there. That happens. It's Magic. I'm not going to feel too badly about that. Let's join this match. All right. I'm on the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a curve. We got a vial. We got a wasteland. We got a cavern. We got a ringleader. We don't have any removal, but aside from that, it's a solid hand. We will keep it. Tropical Island into Delver. Okay. All right. So do we want to just get a basic mountain, jam vial, and not worry about days? Like that's one option. Other option, we can waste the trop and see if they miss a land drop afterwards. But they didn't do anything. Well, maybe they just have like a brainstorm in hand, and so they're just planning on setting up Delver next turn with brainstorm. Interesting. I could just Cavern of Souls into Lackey, but then that opens myself up both to removal and a wasteland in response, so I definitely don't want to do that. I could fetch off Arid Mesa into Lackey or Vial. That would play into Daze in both regards. Or I could just wasteland and then not worry that I'm putting myself back a land because I have a Vial and a Lackey to follow up with. So I think I'm going to do that. It's a little bit risky. But we'll hope that that works. No flip. A wasteland of his own. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So this means... Alright. So this means we're going to fetch with the Prismatic Vista. We're going to grab ourselves a basic mountain. Then off that basic mountain, we're going to have to cast... Off that basic mountain, we can go ahead and cast Aether Vial. And if they have an answer to it, then they have an answer to it. Or we could cast the Lackey. And again, if they have an answer to it, it is what it is. I think Vial is probably the better route to go here. Again, I have a really nice curve in my hand, and I know I'm going to be getting wasted here after... I'm going to get wasted here after Cavern of Souls comes into play. So, while I don't have to play around Daze, and I don't have to play around Stifle, I'll grab a basic mountain here, I'll save the Prismatic so I can get a swamp with it if need be. We'll jam the Vial, see what happens. They have the Force. Pitching Daze, okay. Alright, he fetches with the Delta. Gets himself a Goyf. Okay. So he's got 3-4 Goyf for his troubles. That's fine. We have a Mog War Marshal. We're not going to worry about that too much. So we are, however, going to make him worry about Goblin Lackey. So we're going to play out our Vista. We're actually just going to use it right now to grab a swamp. And we'll play out the Lackey, just so that he has to kill the Lackey. So he can't attack us with everything all the time. He's actually going to attack into us with both of those. I'm not going to block the Goyf. I could trade with the Delver. But no, I think that was a mistake, him attacking me for one with the Delver. I'm not going to block that. I'll just take it. If he has another Delver, that's fine. If he has removal, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. So with a Keratin now, I can attack him with my Lackey. I can play a Keratin and a Mog War Marshal. Yeah, okay. I think setting up, getting the Keratin going here is actually really good. I know Wasteland, playing that Cavern into the Wasteland here is going to hurt a little bit, but my opponent's kind of short on mana also. So let's just see what happens here. Because I just like the idea of having a Keratin to protect a Lackey here. Because it lets me attack with the Lackey. He has to block. And then I have some guys in reserves. So, Keratin, boom. Mog War Marshal, boom. Probably talking a bit too much. But I'll happily attack here with the Lackey. He's forced to block. And we do this. That's fine. Knew that was going to happen. Hoping we draw another red source now. He hits a Ponder. He's going to cast a Ponder. Yep. Which Ponder did he reveal? That Ponder. Okay. So we'll dismiss those. Yeah. Ponder away, my friend. Ooh, another waste. That's rough. Obviously no blocks happening there. He's going to keep the Tarmogoyf back, which is fine. We are just going to... I mean, playing out Chieftain here isn't bad. Kind of forces him to waste me again. But right now I have 3... Let's see, next turn, I pass the turn to him. He hits me down to 6. Pass the turn to him, he hits me down to 3. Pass the turn to him, he kills me. So with this turn I have 4 turns before I'm dead. So if I can hold off on playing the Badlands, because it's just going to get wasted anyway, I could, if I draw another basic, I can at least set up playing Chieftain into Krenko, which might win me the game, and I think I have enough time to make that happen. Otherwise, I'm playing out a Chieftain and just like attacking into a Goyf and sacking guys to Keratin to save them, and I'm only getting like 3 or 4 damage through by doing that. And then that leaves myself open to a swing back, so I don't really like any of that. So, God, we're just going to hold off on playing this Badlands, hope to draw something else, because I don't just want to play a Badlands, have it just get wasted right away. My opponent is annoyed that I'm playing slowly. That's fine. I play slowly, it's kind of my deal. Thank you, Mr. Rocket. Trying to play decently here. Shit. Another Chieftain? I don't like that. That's not good at all. I really needed to draw a land here. So, like, I can play a Chieftain, Fuck, I'm gonna play a chieftain and lose. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play a chieftain. I can attack for. I mean, God, I guess I have to leave like one blocker back to block the Goyf. Or two blockers back if he has a piece of removal. In which case I'm not even like attacking in a way that helps me. Alright, my opponent, let's see, for next turn, I'm probably going to lose this game. Looks like Blood Moon would be really good against him, so I'm probably going to wind up bringing in Blood Moon. And maybe like a Relic, so I'm not going to bring in too much stuff. Definitely going to bring in Oath of Ghouls also. Alright, let's just jam a Badlands here, drop a Chieftain, and hope to draw some removal next turn. I think that's all I can really do is try to draw some removal and try to set up something here. Because I don't have enough creatures to attack profitably. He's wasting me for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can still draw Expert, we can still draw Expert, Gem Palm, Tarfire. Like, we have outs. We have outs. But, didn't draw him. That's fine. Okay. So I think a couple Blood Moons, Oath of Ghouls, and a Relic. That should be good. Four cards in. Let's see. Trash Master I think we can take out. Weirdings will be good. Kerrigan will be good. We can take out a Lackey. We'll shave a Chieftain. And everything else is going to be pretty decent. Let's see, we got 14 cards there. Wart's going to be good here, I think. Crater Maker, Marshall, Weirding, Lackey, Fanatic. Fanatic is probably the most vanilla card we can sideboard out here. But I don't think I want to side out many more Lackeys. Or I guess it could go down to 2 Lackeys. But we are going to be on the play, so siding out Lackey doesn't seem like the best idea. But again, Fanatic hits Delvers and helps kill things. I don't think I want to get rid of a Fanatic. They're playing black. They're going to have some Plague Engineers, so we don't want to get rid of all of our pump creatures. I gotta cut one more card. One more cut. And going wide against them with Lackey's good, though. I'm on the play. I don't want to take out Lackeys. Alright. Gotta cut 2 other things. Let's cut... this hurts, but we'll cut 1 Chieftain. We'll go down just to the 1 Chieftain here. And we'll cut 1 Munitions Expert, I think. Or should I cut a Crater Maker? We'll cut a Crater Maker. I think 2 Crater Makers is fine. Although they do have an awful lot of things. They do have Delvers. Crater Maker's kind of good against Delver. I have 30 seconds. I gotta cut 1 more card. Yeah, we'll cut the Crater Maker. We got so many Weirdings and shit like that going on. 15. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not going to play Chalice against them. They're probably just going to play like Abrupt Decays and stuff like that. Chalice against bug decks never seems to be quite as good. Their curve is just a little flatter. And I like Tarfire and Crater Maker there, like I was saying, just because they can kill some Delvers and shit. That's important. Alright, this hand is just super slow. So even though it has plenty of mana and stuff, it has plenty of mana though. It lets me play everything. But if he has a fast start, I'm kind of screwed. You know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep this. I like the Ringleader. I like the Krenko. The Gem Palm's not terrible. I like the fact that I can get all my basic lands out right away. But it just doesn't do much. My opponent's really getting annoyed with me. He just said, "Please play." No, I think this is bug. Let's see. Don't really want to mulligan this, but it's not a very good hand either. If that Gem Palm actually was able to kill something, this hand would be way better. But we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll get crazy. Alright. We'll just start with Prismatic Vista, and we'll just straight up grab a swamp right off the bat. Yeah, I don't think we saw any red last game. Okay, cool. Alright. So, play out our basic mountain, play out a lackey. He didn't have removal for lackey last turn. There's the red. Alright, so it's just like a 4-color control deck. Red and 6, okay. Yep. Cavern of Souls. Nothing we can play off Cavern of Souls yet, so we'll just fetch out another basic. Should I cycle Incinerator to try to get something I can actually play? I think I should cycle Incinerator here, because maybe I'll get another Lackey or Vial, and I have no board. I have no board to utilize the Incinerator for right here, so I think I do just want to cycle it out. And we get a Matron. Okay, cool. Ren and 6, gonna just do Ren and 6 stuff. Starts returning cards, that's cool. Brainstorms, that's cool. Yeah, this was a super sketchy keep. It was definitely a slow keep. But there were some things I really liked about it. Like, I really liked the fact that I had the ability to play so many basics. And, yeah, and then I drew into a Lackey. That was kind of cool. Alright, do I just jam a Krenko here? Or do I just start playing Ringleaders? Let's see, he hasn't played a Wasteland or anything yet. So if I Cavern into a Ringleader, that doesn't seem like a bad play. I could also Matron for... I could Matron for Kerjin and play Kerjin this turn also. So let's try doing that. We're going to Matron into Kerjin to set up a Krenko. And he's got a Force for the Matron. Pitching Delver. Okay. So played into the force there. Oh, and then he has the wasteland to follow it up. Alright. Buys back a wasteland. Hits me for 4. So now we're just going to have to ringleader this turn. Shit, don't even know if I have time to win with ringleaders here. Maybe I should just Krenko. Krenko it. Hope Krenko doesn't die. And just start activating Krenko after ringleader next turn. He has 4 cards. I don't think that that's going to work very well. Let's just go for ringleader. See what ringleader gets me. Okay. And ringleader gets me stuff. That's kind of cool. We're not going to attack into a Goyf though. I think we'll just take the 6 next turn. Turn polluted delta. Cast a brainstorm. I'll take 6. True name. That's rough. Okay. Alright, so those are 3 4s. So I could play Chieftain, that wouldn't kill one. I could Tarfire it, making them both 4 5s. And then Munitions Expert for 2 more. I think probably Chieftain plus Lackey with Tarfire up might be the way to go. Because then I can... Or Chieftain's Munitions Expert will allow me to block and actually kill one. So I think that's what I have to do. And they know I have the Munitions Expert. So I kind of just have to hope that they don't have the answer to it right away. Not that I think they're even going to use it. They're probably just going to attack me with True Name Nemesis until I'm dead here. Or maybe True Name in 1 Goyf. I don't know. We'll see what they do. And we'll just have to see what they do. Okay. Okay. So I only need to deal 1 more damage to it. So let's throw the munitions expert there. I can block the other guy with the other one, take 3, go to 5, so I'm not quite dead. But I gotta block like that, I think. Alright. Plague Engineer, that's fine. Name's Goblins, that's fine. Oh, kills that. Not fine. That's a problem. Well, I'm going to take 3 here. Have to kill him first before I'm able to get anything else really set up. So let's just see what we can do. Tarfire there. Yeah. No, I think I probably just should have been. Probably should have mulliganed this hand, just realizing it was way too slow. Because, yeah, it definitely led to this kind of position where there's nothing really I can do. I just needed to be much more interactive in the early game and have more things going on. Like having a handful of 4 drops and 3 drops on turn 7 doesn't do too much. Alright, I can play Matron to block something and a Lackey to block something. Or I can play Lackey plus Munitions expert, and still can't kill a Goyf. I can play Matrons. Really, like Matron plus Lackey is the only thing that actually buys me a little time. What's Matron gonna grab us? I think Matron's gonna grab us a Warren Weirding. Then if we can get a... Then if we can draw a Relic or something next turn... Nah, we're not even gonna be able to kill him doing that. I think we're just dead. I think we're way too far behind. Sling-Gang? That's not going to give us enough. Mog War Marshal, just to have another blockers, but then I'm just dead. Yeah, Weirding doesn't even do anything. But whatever. Oh, no. Doesn't even matter anyway. Renin 6. Scooping is the best play to save time. No, it doesn't matter. This is... I'm losing this match. That was that. He got that in 2. Yeah, that was a bad keep on my part. That hand was way too slow. Hemmed and hawed over it, talking myself into keeping a bad hand there. So let's play the last match and try to go 3-2. Try to go 3-2 in the money match. What did the first game look like? That was kind of... Oh, well, I gotta join a match here. Alright, I'm on the draw again. Okay, I have a Vial. I have a Warren Weirding I can't cast, and I have a couple of Ringleaders. I'll keep it. Ancient Tomb. No chalice at 1 for him, though. Okay. Well, then we will just go right into the vial. Cavern of Souls, name Eldrazi. Oh, human. Interesting. He plays out a mentor. Okay. And LED. Fun. Alright. Mr. Rocket. The last matchup, if I had had a port there, though, I just would have eaten a wasteland, right? Wasn't he recurring wastelands? Okay. Man, this is a rough spot here. Let's go. Could play Caracas, but it doesn't do anything. Could play Lackey, or could play out Crater Maker. Let's play out the Crater Maker here. Play out the Crater Maker, Violin the Lackey. Or do I really need to like save the Crater Maker for something? I don't think I need to save the Crater Maker for anything here. It might be better to keep it as a surprise to kill Mentor next turn. It's not gonna kill Mentor this turn anyway, so let's not expose it to anything. We will just play out that Caracas. Hey, they have a Caracas too. Look at that. And then they're gonna cast Salvagers. Yep. Now he has 2 cards in hand, and he gets infinite stuff. We concede. We can concede. Okay. So there's lots of things we can potentially bring in here. We're really going to want to make sure we don't oversideboard here. So starting off, let's bring in a Pyrokinesis. We'll take out a Warren Weirding for it. I don't think Fanatic is going to be great here. I don't think Kerjin will be great here. We can take those guys out. Trashmaster will obviously be awesome. Crater Maker should be very good. Mog War Marshal and Chieftain, I don't think we're going to get a ton out of them. Although Mog War Marshal will power up Munitions Experts a little bit, so we will keep them around. Puts 19 cards in my sideboard. I think we want Chalice and we want Thorn. I don't think we're going to attack their graveyard, since we're going to be on the play here. And Leyline of the Void is only going to stop them. Leyline of the Void might be better on the draw. So hopefully I win this game. I might bring in Leyline when I'm going to be on the draw. But really Chalice at 0 should be better. Alright, I have no red mana. I have a Vial at 1. I have no removal. We will mulligan. Alright, we got a Chalice, we got some Wastelands, we got a Munitions Expert. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll put this basic Swamp on the bottom. I don't think we need that. And we'll just start with a Fetch Land and a Chalice at 0. Basic Plains. Alright. And passes. Okay. Wow. This is actually a really good draw with that Thorn. I'm just going to grab Basic Mountain. Grab Basic Mountain, and I think I'm going to grab a Wasteland just in case he's playing Waste also. I don't really know exactly what he's got. Ancient Den. Oh my god. Trash Master's going to be amazing. Okay. Okay, so we got a matron here. Alright, I like it. I think we matron, probably just for a ringleader here. Well, and there's lots of good things we can matron for. Or I could just waste his Ancient Tomb. Let me just waste his Ancient Tomb. I can matron later. Disenchant there. Okay. That is what it is. Another Ancient Den. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay. Okay. I think here I'm just going to go grab Crater Maker so I can blow up his Ancient Den next turn. That shouldn't be a problem. Because... Oh, I can't hit Ancient Den with Crater Maker because it has to be non-land. Glad I checked. Okay. So in that case, I will instead grab... I have 2 Munitions Experts, so I have lots of ways to kill things. So I'm going to grab a Trash Master. And if I draw a land next turn, I'm going to kill his Ancient Den off a Trash Master, and we'll go from there. Salvagers. Oh, snap. He got me. He got me, but good. Yeah, turned that guy into a 0/0, and he's going to draw himself a card. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Another fucking Munitions Expert. Okay. I gotta look at this guy again. It's -2 to grab an artifact from outside the game. Alright. +1 is what killed my Chalice. Alright. Let's just attack that guy then, and then we can put in a Munitions Expert, deal 2 more damage to it at the end of the next turn. I think that's what we'd better be doing. Get Karn off the table. Okay, he chooses an artifact. Which one does he get? LED. Okay. Cast it. Okay. Lotus Petal. Alright. Goes for another Karn. Got it. What's he going to use this one for? Plays another city. So he's got 3 mana. I'm going to grab another artifact. Alright, he goes for the Lattice. Goes for a Walking Ballista, that's fine. Okay. Alright. So that's cool. He has the lattice. We're not going to worry about the lattice, because we're going to kill the Karn this turn. He's 3 cards in hand, one of which is the lattice, and that's fine. Okay. So here's where we kill Karn. Now we just attack. And salvagers, you got me. He got me with the salvagers. Bummer. Infinite Ballista. Yep. So he's just going to keep netting 1 each turn until he's done this about 40 times. So I'm at 19. Okay, he only has to do it 38 times. Well, no, he does have to do it 40, because then he does have to have the 2 mana left over. So once he gets up to 40 mana, he returns the Walking Ballista to his hand, plays the Walking Ballista for 19, and then he kills me with Walking Ballista activations. Bummer. Alright, guys. That was a bad league. Losing end of that. Sad, sad 50 play points. Thank y'all for watching, and have a good rest of your weekend.